Hello and welcome. My name is Bethany and I'm very excited to share this information with you. 3.5 years ago, a friend of mine came to me just like a friend came to you and said, listen, you've absolutely got to check this out. And guys, at that time, I was super busy. I owned my own photography studio. I was doing that full time. And if you've ever owned a business, you know it's not full time. It's more than that. I'm a nurse, I'm an RN, and I worked in the operating room and I did that part time. And my little boy had just turned 2. So one more thing for me to put on my plate is absolutely not what I was looking for, but the friend that shared this with me was a very successful guy, and I'd always been taught my whole life to listen to successful people. He said, you got to check this out. It's about travel. Well, guys, I love to travel, but time and money tend to be the two reasons why I couldn't and why most people don't get to travel as much as they want to. And I said, listen, I'm all about listening about some travel stuff. I'm excited about that, but don't put me in a bad, not so good place. And he said, no, we're going to go to some awesome places for some awesome prices. And I said, okay, cool, I'm listening. Well, guys, here's what's cool. We've added another component onto this, and the product that I'm about to show you all the way around is unbelievable. When I show you what you're about to see, I don't understand why everybody in the United States of America would not do this. I don't understand it because I think this is for everybody. But I'm very blunt and I'm very to the point. I don't beat around the bush. I cannot stand for other people to do that to me. So I promise you guys I'm not going to do that to you. There's two aspects of what I'm about to show you. An unbelievable product, again, that I think everybody should own. The other side is a business, an opportunity, a way to make money. And you can choose to do that or choose not to. We don't care either way. We just feel the need to share it with you. But the name of our company is WorldVentures. Guys, we're one of the fastest growing online travel companies in the world, and you're going to see why and what we're doing. But by checking this out and seeing this 3.5 years ago, it's completely changed my life. But let me ask you this. Do you spend your days doing this, even, behind this? Or would you rather be spending more of your time doing this or doing this? Oh, I feel sorry for this guy. Yes, a lot of us sit in an office and we have this look, but when actually we'd rather be doing this. He's probably daydreaming about doing that right now. Guys, here's the deal. Time is short. Life is short. You only get one shot, and I believe, and so do we at WorldVentures, that you should start living your life right now to the fullest. And we've come up with an unbelievable product to help you do that, and it's called Dream Trips Life. The key component of Dream Trips Life is a travel club. Travel is our main component. What we've done is taken like the bulk buying concept of Sam's Club or Costco, but we're doing it with travel. But instead of going and buying toilet paper and peanut butter, guys, we're doing cruise ships and all-inclusives. We'll call up a vendor and say, hey, we want to buy 500 cabins on this ship. Well, of course, we get a better price than you could if you went on Expedia and booked that cabin yourself. Then our company turns right back around and passes the savings back on to us, the consumer, the customers, just like Sam's Club. Let me show you some examples. We do $69 cruises. We have one of these a month for you to choose from. And no, you're not staying by the anchor. These are well-known vendors that you know very well. All-inclusives, 5-star, all your meals, all your drinks. We're doing these all over the Caribbean, all over Mexico. They're unbelievable. So when the guy was sharing this with me, I was listening to him, but I'm very visual, and I said, listen, I'm going to need to see some of these trips, so now I'm going to share them with you. This is South Beach, Miami. 3 nights and 4 days. You're staying at the Bentley Hotel Beach Club. This is an unbelievable boutique hotel, a junior suite. You get a $100 spa credit and a $100 room credit, $335 a person. Guys, that's a huge savings. You can see what your savings is there. Maui in Hawaii. This is an ultimate dream trip for lots of people. 7 nights and 8 days. You're staying at the Hyatt Regency. You get beachfront suite. Children's 18 and under are free on this. And I actually shared this with a doctor friend of mine. And when he saw this, he said, I've stayed there and I paid way more than that. And it's an unbelievable property. Guys, it's almost $1,700 off the best online price. Palm Springs, 4 nights and 5 days. You're staying at the Westin Mission Hills Resort, which is awesome. You get a $100 resort credit, all your taxes and fees included. 2 children, 12 and under are free, $314. Just an awesome short getaway. Cabo San Lucas, I've done this trip twice. 7 nights and 8 days. You get an all-inclusive suite on the beach. All your meals, all your drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, $779 a person. Guys, that's almost $2,000 $1,000 off the best online price for what you could book that yourself. San Diego, 3 nights and 4 days. This is a great family weekend getaway. You're really close to San Diego Zoo and also SeaWorld, $199 a person. Crested Butte, for all you skiers out there, 5 nights and 6 days. This includes your accommodations, your 3 days worth of lift tickets, and if you ski, you know how much that is in Colorado. Children 12 and under are free, $750 a person. That's an unbelievable ski trip. Guys, we do something for everybody. Those are just a few examples, but we go to Europe and Asia, North America, Mexico, Caribbean, Hawaii, Mediterranean, South America. We do African safaris. We do hunting and fishing trips. We do golf packages. If you love sports, this is absolutely the product for you. Guys, we do the Super Bowl to the Masters to the US Open to the NBA, you name it. We got it. We did 40 events last year. We do Disney trips and ski packages and spa packages and volunteerism trips where you can, half the trip you go in and build schools in Guatemala, and the rest of the trip, guys, we go into a 5-star resort. They're just awesome. You can give your time. We do unbelievable trips, and we have trips for every budget and every schedule, from 3-day weekend getaways to 14-day trips to Europe. And guys, I'm telling you, I've been on 4 of these dream trips. I've saved $5,100 just on the 4 dream trips that I've been on. Just booked another one, saving $2,000 on that one as well. And they're just unbelievable. They're the best vacations we've ever taken. But Dream Trips is just the beginning. Also, part of your Dream Trips Life website is you're going to have a booking engine where you can go on, and for all your non-Dream Trips travel, you can book flights, hotels, car rentals, cruises, vacation packages, just like any other website. But here's the biggest difference. Not only are you going to get great deals, but we're also going to give you what we call Rovia bucks. It's kind of like cash back, and it goes into an account. You can look at it at any time. They accumulate, and you guys can use that on your next booking. You guys can use the Rovia bucks to help pay for your next booking. So it's very cool how that works. Plus, we have this feature, our global hideaways. Guys, I'm telling you, these are unbelievable. We have 60,000 vacation rental properties and 160 destinations all over the world. They're unbelievable properties. But I'm a mother, I'm a parent, and guys, if you're parents, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We want to be able to have some room and not just stay cooped up in a hotel room when we travel. We want to be able to have room for our kids to roam, have a full kitchen. Just makes vacation so much more fun. And here's what's really cool. We have thousands of these properties for less than $400 a week. I did not say per night, and I did not say per person. The properties for less than $400 for the entire week, and a lot of times these sleep 6 people, so you guys can do the math. But Dream Travel is just the beginning. This is what's really cool. We're getting better and better by the day. What if when you went out to eat with your family, or you went out to fast food, that you could get a 5 to 15 to 20 up to 50% off at the places that you're going to eat anyway, the places that you're stopping in at. But not only are we doing that, but how about when you guys go out, like bowling tickets and movie tickets and amusement parks, up to 50% off. As part of your Dream Trips Life membership, you guys are going to be able to have access to these discounts. What about on daily activities like oil changes and dry cleaning and gym membership? Guys, you name it. I'm telling you, this is unbelievable. This is why I believe this is the biggest no-brainer in the world. If you're going to go do these things anyway, why would you not be a part of a membership where you can get it at a discount? Plus, you're also going to be a part of our online mall. We call it Dream Trips Mall. And guys, this is so cool. Ladies, if you like to shop, this just got even better for you. Here's what's cool. For all these places, you guys can see some of our vendors right there. When you shop online, you guys are going to get up to 5% cash back on some of these places, and you're going to get that in the form of Rovia bucks. So if you're going to go to Victoria's Secrets or Target online, guys, do it through your Dream Trips Life membership and earn some cash back rewards on that as well. Plus, the last part of this Dream Trips Life membership is our concierge service. This is a 1-800 number. You call them anytime, anywhere, and ask them anything. They'll give you maps and directions. They'll make restaurant reservations for you. They'll even find movie tickets for you and movie times. They'll connect you anywhere in the United States for free. But Dream Trips Life is your dream life. It's doing all the things that you want to do, going the places that you go anyway, taking your family on a vacation, and saving a lot of money in the meantime. So you're sitting there just like I was sitting there, and I know what you're thinking. You're going, okay, how much money do you want? I get it, nothing's for free. And that's what I told the guy that shared this with me. I said, I get it, what do you want? So I was thinking in my mind, could it be $5,000? No, guys, it's not even $5,000. It's not even $1,000. You get this entire membership for $199 one time. You never pay that again. It includes everyone in your household, then $54.99 a month to maintain that membership, kind of like Sam's Club or Costco. I looked at that and said, you've absolutely got to be kidding me. I'm going to save more than that just on the travel. Forget everything else. I'll save that just on the first trip I take. Guys, I'm telling you, I've saved thousands upon thousands of dollars just on my travel, and now with the Dream Trips Life portion where you guys can go in and get the discounts, it's just absolutely huge. Let me explain to you why it just makes sense. Let's say you're going to take your spouse out for a date night, so to speak. You order pizza for the kids and the babysitter. You rent some DVDs, you have dinner with your spouse, and then you get 2 movie tickets so you guys can go to the movies. On a typical night, this could be a $106 night, but with your Dream Trips Life membership, guys, and we just took some examples, these are just examples, but guys, that brings that down to $65. How about this? How about everyday things like taking your kids to get your hair cut, get an oil change, drop off some dry cleaning and do some shopping? Normally, that would be a $240 day. And guys, this is just one particular week out of your life. But as a Dream Trips Life with the examples that we've used, $166. So add it all up, guys, that's total savings of $115, and that's just 1 week out of your life. Imagine if you use this on a regular basis. So if your membership is $54.99 a month and you're saving over $100, guys, you do the math. It's just an absolute no-brainer. If it's going to save you more than it cost you, why would you not do that? Then you take your family on a vacation, and now you're going to save much, much more. Again, it just makes sense. Getting started is saying, I want more travel in my life. Getting started is saying, I want more life in my life. I want to do the things I'm already doing, and I want to save money. That it's going to allow me more time and money freedom. And guys, I'm telling you, this membership can absolutely do that for you. So I saw that. I said, that's an absolute no-brainer. Why would I not do that? That just makes sense if I'm going to save money. So the guy that was sharing this with me, he switched gears a little bit with me, and now I'm going to switch gears with you. He said, I'm going to show you how you can make money by sharing these products with other people. And I looked at him very sarcastically and smiled, and I said, oh no, you're not. I'm busy and I don't have time for all that. But then he asked me this question, and now I'm going to ask you. Who do you know that would like to do more leisure travel and pay wholesale instead of retail? Even better than that, who do you know that would want to go out to dinner or do everyday activities and save up to 50%? And guess what my answer was? Everybody. Everybody I knew would want to learn how to save money on things they're doing already, to learn how to save money and go and be able to take their family on a $69 cruise. So I said, okay, fine, I'll listen to the next part of this. Well, guys, the decision to do that has completely changed my life in 3.5 years. Let me ask you this. Who in the room is a part of Facebook or Twitter or MySpace or LinkedIn? How much advertising have those companies done? They've done zero. This is Mark Zuckerberg. He is the founder of Facebook. 5.5 years ago, he started it from his dorm room. And he did not start Facebook by advertising. He did it from one network to the next, from your network to your network to your network, with the 6 degrees of separation. And here's the cool part. Time Magazine in 2011 named him Person of the Year. But before he was named Person of the Year, you were named Person of the Year, because your network is your best asset. And see, he understood that, and with no advertising, he's built Facebook like he has. You join us. Why? Because we are a world-class company. We're in the Inc. 5000. We're in the top 100 direct selling companies. Our co-founders were up for the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award last year. We're doing unbelievable things, and you guys want to be a part of this company. We're doing business in all 50 states. We're doing business in over a dozen other countries all over the world. It just keeps getting better and better and better. Here's what's cool. This is how our commission system works. Everybody that's watching this knows at least 4 people that would want to save money, make money, whatever. Everybody knows 4 people. Well, here's how we pay you from the beginning. For every $199 sale, which is the sale of the product, we're going to pay you a $20 referral fee. Now, I have a cell phone, I have an iPhone, and I don't get a referral fee from the cell phone company every single time I share my iPhone with somebody and they decide to go buy one. But here's what's cool. You share our product, we're going to pay you a $20 referral fee. And here's where it's even better. You share this with 4 people and they buy that product, guys, we're going to take away that $54.99 a month fee. All of your monthly fees are gone. You get all of this for nothing. It's pretty cool. Here's where it gets even better. Let's say if you know 4 people, you know 6. You share this with 6 people in a 4-week period, our company's going to pay you another $250 bonus. The bonuses just keep adding up. The next part of how we get paid are our team building bonuses. And I don't want you guys getting all worried about what a left team and a right team are. Just understand that's our compensation plan. But for every 3 new sales that go in on your left team and 3 new sales that go in on your right, and it doesn't matter who puts those people there, it could be you, it can be them, doesn't matter, we pay you what we call a cycle bonus. See, this is kind of like the real estate agent-broker relationship. The real estate broker has 10 sales agents. If those 10 sales agents go out and make a sale, that broker makes a commission and override. This is no different. So every time 3 new sales left, 3 new sales right, we pay you a cycle, and that cycle bonus is $100. But here's what's cool for all you guys that are going to get in today. For your first 60 days, we're not going to pay you $100, we're going to pay you $200 every single time that happens. And remember, it doesn't matter who puts those people there. So check out this really cool example, where what can happen in a 4-week period just by putting forth a little bit of effort and sharing this awesome product. You make 6 personal sales in 4 weeks. We're going to pay you $20 for each one of those 6. Then we're going to pay you a $250 personal sales bonus, plus you put the 3 of them on your left team and 3 in on your right team. We're going to pay you a $200 cycle bonus. Guys, that's $570 just in a 4-week period with very little effort. It's pretty cool. But the best part of how we get paid is a residual income. And guys, I didn't understand residual when I first saw this, but here's the best way I can explain it to you. Residual means it comes no matter what. Singers and songwriters earn a residual income. They call it mailbox money. And when you have 30 customers on your left team and 30 customers on your right. And guys, you yourself could have just put in 6 people personally, and that turns into 30-30. You start earning a residual income. See, I saw this as freedom. I was time broke. I was working 80 hours a week just trying to keep caught up. And guys, I had no time. But I thought if I could do this just very part-time and I could start earning a residual income that was going to come no matter what, you know what? Maybe, just maybe I could buy some of my time back. And here's what's cool. When you hit 90-90, you're then called a director and your monthly commissions are doubled. So as your numbers go up, guys, so does your income. We offer other bonuses, a dream car bonus and a dream home bonus when you reach certain levels. Our bonuses just keep going and going and going. But a lot of people look at this industry and they go, yeah, this is one of those things. Yeah, it is one of those things. It's network marketing. And here's some awesome quotes from people who are multimillionaires that believe in this industry because it is an awesome opportunity for people like me, the ordinary nurse from a small town in Tennessee, to create wealth. David Bach, who wrote The Automatic Millionaire, said the beauty of direct selling is that it's all done for you. All you need to do is find a reputable company that offers a product or service you believe in and can get passionate about. I don't know about y'all, but I can get pretty passionate about going to Cabo for $300. This is, lots of people have read this book. Stephen Covey wrote The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. In that book, he says direct selling is an entrepreneurial opportunity where people can use their talent and their passion towards a greater good. Guys, our motto is make a living living. And I have to be honest with you, when I first saw that, I didn't know if I believed it or not, but I can tell you after 3.5 years is an absolute fact. And anyone can win. This is my office. No, I'm kidding. This is a beautiful scene in Tahiti. And here's what's cool, guys. There's lots of room in that hammock. All you have to do is make a decision to come play with us. I'll tell you a little bit about what happened to me. 3.5 years ago, I saw this, and I had never done anything like this before. I just got excited about going on a $69 cruise, and I started sharing this with my friends. Guys, I've enrolled 75 customers, so 75 people have bought the product. 23 of those people also became reps, so they're sharing it with other people. And I now have an organization of over 9,000 people. I have a residual income that more than pays all of my bills, which means I'm basically retired at the age of 32. And I tell you that not to boast or brag, but if I can do this in a little bitty town in Tennessee, I promise you that you can do this too. See, when I saw this, I was time broke and I wasn't swimming in debt, I was drowning in it. And I saw this as my way out. See, you got to do something different to get something different. And if I could do this very part-time and share this with people and build a residual income, I thought, why not? Guys, I've done that and it has completely changed my life in 3.5 years. And here's what's cool. It's doing it for people all over the world, and it can do the exact same thing for you. So I'm going to break it down for you right here. Our Dream Trips Life membership is $199 one time plus $54.99 a month. To become a rep, to start up your business, we're going to give you a kit and everything you need to get you started. It's $99 and $10.99 a month. So to go all in and do all of it, it's $299 plus your first month's fee of $65.98. So guys, we're talking about $365, $66 here. And while I assure you that I did not have that money pouring out of my pockets, come on, and let's all be honest and realistic. We've all blown that. Walmart, Target, shoes, clothes, purses, gentlemen, whatever it is that you buy, not to leave you out, golf clubs, guns, iPhones, it doesn't matter. We've all blown that. But guys, that decision has completely changed my life. And remember, when you share this with 4 people and they buy that product, we're going to take away your monthly fee. So what if? What if you got started, you started doing this on a very part-time basis? See, a picture of the average debt in America, you guys can look at that, and if you paid your monthly payments on that amount, you would be debt-free in 26 years. Now, that doesn't sound very fun to me. But what if you had an extra $300 a month coming in from WorldVentures? And guys, let me assure you, that is so doable for anybody. What if you just had an extra $300 and you put that towards your debt? Guys, you would be debt-free in 2 years and 9 months. That's 10 times faster. And I don't know about you, but that looks a lot better. So here's my question. Do you want to spend your days doing this, or would you rather spend your days doing this? You guys want to wait on Social Security for your retirement, or you want to retire and start walking on the beach right now? You want to be drowning in debt, or would you rather be debt-free? We have fun, we make money, we help people, we travel. Guys, live your dream life now. Why wait? So here's the deal. The person that's sharing this with you is about to ask you if you're an A, a B, or a C. If you're a C, you don't want to save money, make money, go on a vacation, you know what, that's cool, that's fine. We'll part as friends, no big deal. Thanks for looking. You're a B, and you have some questions. Guys, please get your questions answered. Or you're an A and you saw it like I did and like a lot of other people did and said, I see it, I want the whole deal, I've blown that, this is an unbelievable deal, I'm ready to do it. So you let the person know if you're an A, B, or C. Here's the thing, they're going to hand you an enrollment form. Get that enrollment form filled out, and I'll see you on the beaches of the world. Have a great day.